$2. And he says, you know what, I've got some 1976 $2 bills. And he said they're mint, they don't have a crease, they're worth $3. And at this point, you gotta remember, I've gone to 2 banks and I've called my bank and they're like, well, you know, got them. And I'm like, okay. So I bought them. There was 7 of them. And I bought them. And then I bought a couple other things, you know, because I'm in a coin store and it's fun. And I'm like, man, I still have to come up with at least 10 more $2 bills. And I'm thinking, I don't have a lot of time between now and then because we had a busy weekend planned. And I'm thinking, you know, these $2 bills are a little bit more rare than I thought. Because, you know, online they said that they made 5 million of them last year. Where in the world are they?
They're in Germany.
They're in Germany. They're also in other places of ill repute. Apparently in Vegas, they like to give you your change as a $2 bill because that ups the tips of different people who get tips. Perform.
Or people who hang on to the $2 bills and don't want to give them up.
That's true. So I'm driving home from Toledo and I'm looking for the banks that are on the right side of the road because you know who wants to cross 223 turning left. So I come to LaSalle Bank in Blissfield and I pull in and I go through their ATM, take out $60, which cost me $62 after the charges. Go in the bank and I'm like, I'm on a mission to find $2 bills. And she goes, oh, I have hundreds of them. How many? I said, you have hundreds? She goes, oh yeah. She says, we are the place for $2 bills because we have grandmas who come in here to put them in stockings and Easter and uncles at Christmas that come in. She goes, we are the source. She goes, I always have $200 to $300 $2 bills in the bank because everybody knows this is where to get them. And I'm going, no, I know where to get them. So this is one of the new ones that was minted this year, even though it says 2003, that's just the series. I was really excited because, you know, I know the source for $2 bills. Anytime I want a $2 bill, I know where to go. LaSalle Bank in Blissfield. They had a lot. I could get as many as I want. I could get crisp new ones, or I could get really rotten looking ones, but they're all worth $2. And I paid $2 for them. I was really happy because at the coin store, I had to pay a lot more. Well, $3, but still. That's, what, 50% more? I love you.
Oh, yeah.
You know that, right? Okay. So anyway, I came home and I'm like, wow, this represents your bookings. 2 bookings at every show. A lot of people who are new to the business think bookings are rare and that there's something to be hoarded. Oh, I get bookings. Ooh, I gotta be careful with these bookings. I don't know if I'll ever see another booking. How many of you feel that way when you're new? I was talking to an advisor today, and she's had 2 fantastic months. She had a $5,000 month last month. She had a $4,000 month the month before. $9,000 in sales, and she's like, Katie, I'm scared to recruit because I don't want to lose my bookings. So she was told the story of the $2 bill. This represents your bookings, and I want you each to take a $2 bill to represent. Now I'm going to trust you all to only take one, okay? Go ahead and take a $2 bill. This is to represent your bookings. Because you know what? Bookings, you think they're rare until you learn where to find them. And they're at your shows. And when you learn how to book, it's as easy as me finding out that the LaSalle Bank in Blissfield is the source for $2 bills. I can go to LaSalle Bank in Blissfield and get as many $2 bills as I want. In addition, having learned how to book, and I call it the booking bicycle, it doesn't matter how many people try to tell you how to ride a bicycle, you have to find your own balance in learning how to ride that bicycle. Do you all remember learning to ride a bike? Some people it was very easy, some people it took a long time. I remember people crying because they hadn't learned, it was a big struggle for them. But then other people, like my daughter, got on the bike when she was 3 and took off. My older daughter, it took her 4 years. She cried every time I suggested it. It was torture. Now she rides all the time. Learning to ride a bike can be fast, or it can be something that's a very slow process. Learning to get bookings can be a slow process, or it can be a very fast process. Once you learn how to book, however, you'll never forget. For me, getting a booking is like going to the LaSalle Bank and getting a $2 bill. I know if I go into a show, I'm walking out with 2 to 3 bookings. Yeah, once in a while I'm surprised, but in general, I know when I walk into a show, I'm going to get the bookings. Most of our managers here today have learned how to ride the booking bicycle, and they know they can walk into a show and come away with bookings. Yeah, sometimes you're disappointed that it's only 1 or 2, but that's the rare show. 9 times out of 10, you go in and you're going to get the bookings. In fact, some people are so good at this, they've booked themselves and recruited themselves out of their booking chains because every hostess is signing up and she's getting the bookings. Right, Kimmy?
Right.
Yeah. So Kimmy needs to go to division.
No,
So,
I just,
all of you
I
here
call
need to
my
help with
reserve
that.
stash of
There
potential
you go.
bookings and book them in. So, yeah, there you go.
And you didn't give up.
No, you never ever give up. Just like in learning to ride a bike. Do we have the leftover stash and you'll
There
get
is
some
extra.
extras?
They just passed it to us.
Oh, really? Oh, gosh. Okay, who took extra? I know I had 25, and we have 25 people here, so you're fine. I want you all to look at your $2 bill. Look at the serial. It either says 2003, 2006, or there's one from the 1950s, and there's one from the 1920s. If you have a bill that says 2003, and it's located right here, it says 2003 or 1976 right here, raise your hand if you have one that says 2003. That represents your average 2 bookings. Those 2 bookings are going to perpetuate your business. You replace the one you lost, the one you just had, and it's also going to get you into your next one. How many of you have 1976? Okay, the majority of you have 1976 because I was at the Toledo coin store and I was scared I wasn't going to find any of these. But you know what? Those $1976, if you bend them, they are now worth $2. If you keep it as crisp as what it was handed to you, it's worth $3. If there is a mark on them, and one of the $1976 does have a mark on it, it's only worth $2. If you go to the store, it's worth $2. But if you take it to a coin store and you don't have a crease on it, the 1976 is worth $3. Sometimes you get bookings that are worth more than other bookings. You get 3 bookings, you get a recruit. Sometimes you get more, which is why we always go for 2. Because if you get a minimum of 2, the third is the extra. That's your bonus. Okay? Just like those of you who got the $1976, that represents how many times you get 3 bookings at a show. And if you play the ribbon game with 3 ribbons, go to Rockin' Region, find out how to play it if you don't know what I'm talking about. That's going to get you 3 bookings consistently. So those of you who have that, that represents that. Who had the 1950s $2 bill? Betsy had it. 1953, your dollar is worth $6. Even in the beat up, awful, horrible condition it is in. That is worth $6 because it's over 50 years old.
I want that one.
Sometimes you'll go to a show and you're going to get a ton of bookings, or you're going to have somebody sign up, and that's worth a lot more than just 2 bookings. Who has the 1920s $2 bill? Kristen has the 1920s. Yours is worth $8. Even in the bad condition, it's worth something more. And when you go to the occasional show where not only does 1 person sign up, but 2 people sign up, how many of you have had 2 people sign up at a show before? You've never had that before? I'm the only one? Elissa?
Well, a starter show.
Yeah, and then somebody signed up. Yeah.
This one, isn't that great?
It's awesome.
But the girl that just started,
We rock. We have
those
$8.
bookings are gone.
Exactly. That is true.
So she's like, oh.
And Jacqueline, hello, her first 3 shows have all been new starts. So
Wow.
Jacqueline, you got the $8, $2 bill. I mean, come on.
Good job,
You're doing good.
Jackson. Good for you.
So I do want you to hold on to this $2 bill. You can spend it if you want. That's fine with me because I had a lot of fun with the extra $2 bills. She goes, how many do you want? And I'm like, I guess $60 worth because if I don't use them, I can spend them, right? And I had fun spending them. It was fun watching people as I peeled off $2 bills. They're looking at me and I'm going, yeah, you just tried to tell me they're not legal tender. I'm going to give you a history lesson, honey. And nobody did. I was really disappointed. All right. We're going to move on to the 10 and 2 and all you do. And let me tell you, the 10 and 2 and all you do, and that's the big page that says 10 and 2 and all you do. Ladies, it's all about hostess coaching. To get 10 orders and 2 bookings at every show, you've got to learn to coach your hostess. Now, what we're going to do is I am going to go over 6 different things that will help you in hostess coaching. And at the very beginning, you see it says 2 10-minute sessions on hostess coaching. So write it in on the blank, hostess coaching.
Do you have extras?
No, actually,
Okay,
I'm
that's all right.
completely out because we had 25 people here and I ran off 25.
Does she not have one?
It's okay, I'll just
We're
write
fine.
my notebook.
No, she can have this one.
No, it's okay.
Dina knows how to do the 10 and 2. It's all right.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you have enough of these? Did you have extra?
Yeah, I had extra bills. And must have ran off north or in this office. All right, we're going to talk about 2 10-minute sessions that you need to spend with every post-it.